And Comedy Corner is back, and where better to go than Brendan Grace? Now, if you have someone in the family getting married this year, you will certainly be able to relate to this. It really is a funny piece, a classic from Brendan Grace. It's called The Irish Wedding. Now, the speeches you're about to hear, first of all, you're going to hear the best man, and then you're going to hear father of the bride. What we can invite you to do is sit back, get out a hanky, because you're certainly going to have a laugh. This will be your worst nightmare for your daughter's wedding. Just have a listen to this.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's a great pleasure, of course, to be here today as the best man at this glorious wedding here today. Of course, the wedding of Kathleen and Cecil. And of course, we're all very grateful to be here today on this great occasion, and I'd like to thank you all for coming along today, indeed, at such short notice. Now, there's been a lot of talk about the reason why the wedding, of course, was brought forward today. And, of course, the bride and groom weren't too pleased with some of the things that they've heard about people today saying things out in the and said, of course, 1, 2, test it. They said that and someone said, people today said that the bride also. Testing 1, 2. And this is not true at all. No way is it true. It's just the way she was walking. But we thank you all for being with us. We'll all miss the bride and groom when they leave the neighbourhood, Kathleen and Cecil. And Kathleen, of course, she'll be particularly missed when she leaves, of course, because she was always a popular sort of a girl, really. And I suppose an obliging sort of a girl, really. And never let you down, really. Sky was the limit, really. We'll all be sorry to see the back of her, but so to speak. But sure, what can I say? It's a great honour, of course, and honour is the reason we're here, really. Think about it. Honour. Well, she offered her honour, and he honoured her offer.
We will welcome the father of the bride.
I'd like to welcome you all to the wedding reception. Today, I am happy that my daughter is getting married. I remember when she first came to me, and she said that she wanted to get married. I said, is it someone you know? It turned out to be someone we all know. So he came around to my house, you know what I mean? And he says, I'd like to marry your daughter. I said, have you seen her mother? And he says, I have, but I'd sooner marry your daughter. Which she did. I'd like to thank everybody today who bought a gift. Everybody except for 2. who didn't bother their who didn't bother to buy anything. Now, they are the two that got no dinner here today. And they weren't on our side of the family either. Now, today, I would like to just remind you of the wedding gifts that have been received. There were 25 ironing boards, 17 lampshades, all useless, and an electric toaster that only works in America. And some smarter Alec, some comedian here bought them a pram, a baby carriage, and had it delivered to the church. Marked urgent. If I find out who he was, I'd like to help him to laugh it off in the intensive care unit in the county hospital. Now, this wedding today is costing me a fortune, and I would like to call upon the chef to come out and face us. Today was the first time I saw roast beef glowing in the dark and Brussels sprouts in their jackets. I thought the chef made a bowl to the cabbage. You know what I mean? Now, and, well, that's a good match. I'll keep that. I would like to single out the man who is now my son-in-law. We're related now through drink. My daughter could have married a man with intelligence. She could have married a man with money. You listen to me down there. She could have married a man who was working. She could have married a man that wasn't working but was willing to work. She could have married a man. She could have married a man. Good luck. Hang on.
Don't ask us how he does it. He's a real comic genius, that
See the
man.
way